crash course. Damn. Welcome back to the Collide for part 3 of Blam, our Wild West adventure in the southeast of the Collide. I am Josh Greenway, your dungeon newbie and person who recycles who doesn't always believe it works. And joining me today is our adventure party, including Kyle Kane.
Hey everyone, it is Kyle Kane playing Hank Nine-Toe Irons.
You're goddamn right it is. And Daniel Locke.
Hey everyone, Daniel Locke here, playing Prospector Jenkins, the lawman that lacks lacks humility? What's the word? Truthfulness?
Powerful stuff. All right, and then we have Chris R.
Hey, Chris R. playing Harold Tennison, also goes by Flatfoot.
Hell yeah. And then rounding out the group, of course, we have the indelible Shea Ingram.
What does indelible mean?
Who knows, dude? It's a thing people say to sound fancy.
Oh, okay. I'm going to look it up later. I might be offended. Hey, everyone. This is Shea, playing William the adult, the fully grown human person who is one piece, not multiple.
Also, it's unforgettable.
Oh.
I looked it up too.
My father would say that.
I'm sorry. Let's take it back. We'll have Kyle explain it.
Indelible, not able to be forgotten or removed.
Or removed.
Or removed. So that means I'm like a permanent fixture?
Yeah. We consider you a pillar of that corner of the game table.
It's like I have a board seat on the podcast.
You're a VIP here.
Yeah.
Everybody be nice to him. We're trying to get funding again for next season. So, just, I know, Shea, but... no. A little off the rails. All right. Anyways, we are picking up in part 3 of our spaghetti western style adventure in the southeast of the Collide in the town of Reproach. And we're going to hand things off to future Josh to do the hopes and wishes for the session. And while he's over there, that guy's going to do the recap for us too, so that we don't have to worry about it. So we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's future Josh here. So let's quickly hit my hopes and fears. Fears for today. Last time was really roleplay heavy, and this time is going to be more combat heavy. And I hope it just isn't too combat heavy. I've also got a lot going on. I've definitely put too many things into the story again, so I'm a little afraid this session's gonna go long. We're doing this in the future, so take that note what you will. Hopes-wise, though, I'm hoping that we come up with a really fun final showdown with the gang, and I hope I get to kill the players at least one more time each. Anywho, that's all I've got for the hopes and fears this time. Let's hit a super duper quick recap, and we'll get back in it with everyone else. So, last time, after upgrading some of their gear, the Gold Toe Gang got most of their cake ingredients from Pasta La Vista and managed to recruit Opal to bake their cake from the saloon, and also managed to get a few members of the town to be their honorary deputies during the pending shootout with the Outlaw Gang. All they have left now is a quick trip to Guns and Shoot and another quick trip to the old mines outside of town. Easy peasy. Okay, let's hit it.
We'll go ahead and jump back into our adventure with our adventure party, they've all just reconvened at the bottom of the barrel with your ingredients for your cake. You have you've received some help from Opal, the wife of the purveyor of the bottom of the barrel, Shardock. So she's going to help you guys make your cakes. You still have your requisition slips so that you can go get some upgraded firearms if you would like here in the now middle evening. And you're about to make your way to the mines to try to get a hold of some dynamite to just put that spicy middle in the cake. All right. So what do we want to do next?
You said middle evening, so it's like midnight right now, right?
No. Like middle of the early part of the evening. Like it's probably like 7 or 8 right now.
Okay, perfect. Well, it's dangerous to go to the mines at night, is what I was told. So let's go pick up some guns, grab our horses, rest at our cots, and then we'll ride out in the morning.
Yeah, I'd like to get my upgraded weaponry. That sounds pretty good.
All right, sounds good. So we're gonna make our way to to what did we say it was?
Guns and Shoot.
Guns or Shoots and Guns or something like that.
Guns and Shoot.
Gas.
Yes, we'll go to the gas station inside of the general store before you make your way outside of town. So you all leave the hustling, bustling bar. The patrons of the bar are still, they're a little too loose. They've had one too many free drinks from the amount of alcohol they got from giving away your first place medal, 9 Toes. And so you have, we said 5 additional people.
9.
No. 5 plus 3. So you have 8 people that you're going to have for tomorrow. So they'll give you a hearty slap on the back. We're going to keep drinking so that we're ready for tomorrow. And they head back into the bar. You make your way to Kit's Redux, which is where the gas station is, of course. There are rows upon rows upon rows of aisles of various adventure gears. A layer of grime sits on top of every object in the store, some kind of a dust, with the exception of the checkout counter near the front, where you see a very tall human man in his early 40s, and he is zeroing out the register there towards the end of the evening before the shop closes up. Amongst the wire shelves, there is a section labeled beer that is curiously empty. A sign hangs there that reads out of stock due to tariffs. And Kit looks up as you walk in and notices your group and kind of gives you a nod. He recognizes all of you and knows you'll bother him if you need anything. Over in the far corner of the room, near the back door, you see a giant purple tent, and the words Nobile Coboldo are crossed out in Sharpie marker. And next to it says guns and shoot. And you do see it's like a little stall, like a pop-up tent type deal, taking over most of the corner. It's meticulously kept. The firearms gleam hanging from gun racks, seemingly immune to the dust that pervades the rest of the store. Coboldo, the kobold, preens behind the counter, keeping an eye out for anyone who might be looking to acquire an iron or 2 or 9. In the back of the tent, there is an impossibly long gun range visible through a portal that has been affixed to the tent material itself. Targets sit at varying lengths, some of them wooden cutouts riddled with holes. Other targets are would-be shoplifters, also riddled with holes. What does your group do as you enter the store?
We got tickets for guns.
I'll take the biggest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some guns.
Whatever you got that fits in this holster.
All right. Yes, you guys all walk up to the kobold. And he says, I got plenty of stuff that'll fit in that holster, bud. You're looking for the biggest one? You got vouchers. Perfect. We got a couple of things here that you guys can take. We got 2 Volchesters. They're like rifle type situations, little fire rifles, if you will. And then we've got, people knock these, but don't knock it till you tried it. We got a couple of, we call them pea shooters, but the semi-spara. You could use these. They're like little water guns, but the effect is not so little if you take my meaning. Great options. I got 2 of each, so there's 4 of you. That would, I think, work out well.
I would like one of the pea shooters, please. That'd be great.
Great. And he pulls one off of the gun rack and hands you the semi-spara. The semi-spara is a small plastic water gun, legendary for unleashing small tidal waves. It does 1d4 shots per day to do an extra 2d6 -1 of water damage in a 20-foot cone in any direction that you aim it.
All right. Very
Well, I know I wanted the biggest, but a water gun sure sounds fun. What do you guys want?
I'll take the rifle.
Sure.
Your holster.
I love it.
Sure thing, 9 Tones, gotcha. And he tosses you Volchester, which is a long rifle inscribed with demonic runes that emits low-level heat at all times. Great in cold climates. Once every 6 rounds, you can add a 1d4 of fire damage to your shot, like rounds fired from the rifle.
How about in hot climates?
It's not as comfortable in hot
Okay,
climates,
good to
yeah.
know.
1 of each left. Mr. Kobold, what would a liar choose?
We don't typically sell to liars because liars burn in hell, so they probably don't want the fire gun.
But we have coupons, so you're not selling.
No, a liar wouldn't have coupons. Why? Who's the liar?
I'm just saying, if a liar
He's
were to
talking
get one
about
of these
me.
guns...
Oh, I guess if you're the liar, you probably don't want the fire gun because, liar, liar, pants on fire, that whole thing.
Exactly. I think I want something to put out my pants if necessary. Thank you, William, for bringing that up. I will take the pea shooter.
Okay, so he gives a semi-spara to Jenkins and then hands a Volchester to William as well.
So I take my my knife and I like carve out the end of the holster and I just stick the whole rifle down through it.
Awesome. Yeah, so you've modified your holster to fit your rifle in it.
Hey, Mr. Kobold, I just wanted to... I thought all of these shelves that you got perfectly spaced and evenly...
We talking about the targets or we talking about Kit's shelves right now?
No, the shelves, they're
Okay.
standing up straight. And I'd really like to go and touch them if you don't mind.
I don't care because they're not mine, but I think Kit would, Flatfoot. No offense, it's just the last time you were in here, every plate broke.
Yeah, sorry about that. You just have so much interesting stuff in here. It's hard to keep my hands off.
That's fair. I get it. I totally get it. There are a lot of like normal firearms inside of the pop-up shop that you could touch if you want to. You're going to go mess with stuff inside of the general store,
I'm
though?
just going to go touch things.
Tell us what you're doing.
I'm just going to go pick things up and put them back on the shelf. Just going looking at things, just perusing and browsing.
Okay, roll a d20 for me. No modifiers.
That's a 13.
Okay, so on a 13, you reach onto a shelf and you grab the first object that you can without looking, and you go to hold it up in front of yourself, and mid-air it stops moving and will not move. And you've accidentally picked up and activated a Dante's mostly immovable rod.
Oh.
Freshly
Ew.
picked up.
Oh. I'm going to just pull really hard and put my feet up against the shelf and push against the shelf and try
Okay,
to...
make a strength check for me with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Ooh.
I was really afraid he was going to say nat 20.
That's 16.
Okay, with a 16, you brace against a shelf to pull the mostly immovable rod. It budges like a quarter of an inch, and then you knock an entire row of shelves over. These go clashing one after the other, objects falling into the aisle, glass breaking, and Kit has been watching it this entire time. He's like, oh, please don't. No, sir, please. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Oh, this is so bad.
Sorry about that.
The sheriff will pay for this, yes?
Oh, definitely not. Hey, but this rod stopped moving.
Yeah, that is how it works, Flatfoot.
Sorry about that. I'm just going to leave this here. Hey, my friends are next door. I'm just going to go ahead and take off.
No, I think you need to make a payment for the damages.
Oh, no, I'm a captain.
I don't care if you're the captain or the sheriff. Nobody comes in here and breaks the shelves.
Right,
I hope you did not squish my cat under that.
Wait, your cat's down there?
My cat lives in the store, so
Is your cat okay?
I honestly don't know. It's not out here right now.
How much
so
do I owe you?
for that level of damage, that is easily 400 gold.
I think I hear someone calling me outside.
I don't think we do. I think you must give me
Yeah.
400 gold now for the damages of the store.
No, someone's definitely calling me
I don't think
outside.
they are, though. I don't think nobody is calling you because I can hear it and your friends are in here, and these are famously the only 3 people who hang out with
Yeah,
you.
I'm coming.
Please don't leave the store. You know I have to stay behind the counter when I'm on duty. Please come back in here. You owe me 300-something gold.
I'll be right there.
William is going to walk up and interject and go, you talk funny.
Jeez. William, ever the wordsmith. How can I help you this evening?
I don't know.
Or did you just stop by to let me know my voice is strange for you?
Yeah, it's just different than like everyone else in the town.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to try to sneak off while he's talking.
Make a stealth check. I am not from here originally. Yeah, I used to live in a town way up north.
What's
here.
it called?
Newman's Bluff.
Oh, what's it like?
It's a cold place. It's a cold place. There's a large beverage company there. They are picking up some steam. They're starting a winter games here very soon, which I imagine will go well for them. I got dropped off here with Gulliver's Interdimensional Travel Agency. They dropped me off here once, and I'm trying to get like a series of stores stood up in towns, and so I'm just stuck here for the moment.
Yeah, I've done lots of travel as an adult.
Yes, I can see, yes, your very weathered coat. I know you've been with the sheriff's office for a long time.
I hope your winter games go well in this hot town.
Well, no, the winter games are somewhere else. What was the stealth roll? A 5. And he does not break stride in conversation as Flatfoot is trying to walk by, and he just grabs him by the nape of the neck and pulls him back like mid-sentence. I have not started the winter games here because
you
we
want
don't
to
do a
put up
winter.
some pop-up stores? Where we're going to make some cake?
Okay, but I need this gold
What
from
if
you.
we put your name on a cake and we pay you in exposure?
Okay, my father was a musician, and one of the things he told me was that payment and exposure is not a real payment. So I'll need this
Your
300
father's
gold.
a liar.
Hey
I'm
there,
sorry,
wait a
what?
second. Hey, listen, this is for the law, okay?
Oh yeah, we're cops.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Yeah, no,
have-
your friend led with this and loves this for you. You're the police officers. This is I run a business. This is a cost of operation. My insurance does not cover legal follies.
Listen, if we don't use these weapons, you're not gonna have a store tomorrow.
No, you can have the weapons. That's not mine. I don't care about that. I care about the rows of shelves that your compatriot here knocked over while messing with the mostly immovable rod. And at this point, the rod clanks down to the ground without the rest of the stuff having deactivated.
There must be something we can work out. All right, we're gonna destroy the outlaws tomorrow.
Kill
Okay,
them all.
this is-
Maybe you can help us out.
I don't know if I would help you. You just came in here and destroyed all of my stuff.
They would have destroyed all your stuff if we didn't help you.
Outlaw gold spends the same here as in-law gold.
Listen, when we save the town tomorrow, we can mention in our hero speech, you helped us.
See, we're circling back to the exposure thing, and I need something more, how do you say, material.
That's all we got. Listen, I hate to do this. I do. I can give you a gold toe.
Oh,
Make a purse. Wait. First roll a d20. Let's find out the weight of this gold toe.
8.
oh wow.
Okay.
It's an 8-ton toe.
Nope. It sure isn't. Okay, so you have an 8-ounce gold toe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, oh, can I see the toe? I would like to just check the veracity of the gold.
Are you gonna bite it?
He's definitely going to bite the
Oh,
gold toe to
God.
make sure it's actual gold.
Sure.
Okay, great. He bites it, sees it depressed a little bit. Ah, yeah, good carrot. I like this. Okay, cool. Yeah, you are free and clear. You can take whatever you want from the knocked over shit. And yes, I'm happy. Fantastic. Wunderbar.
Thanks, Nanto.
You owe me a toe, Flats. All right?
I'll get you one. I'll find a way, I promise.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, I got an extra medallion. You want a medallion from winning?
We could have offered that, but
No, this is not worth nearly as much as this 8-ounce gold toe.
Yeah, I know
That's
this
a
thing's
lot
only
of
worth
gold.
100 gold.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep your medal, buddy. You need it.
I'll find a way to get you a toe.
Okay.
Yeah. Somehow.
All right.
I'll hold you to that.
You should at least take this with you, mostly because you break it, you buy it, and it's not broken, but it's no longer new. So you could just have this for the toe. And he hands you the mostly immovable rod that you were just messing with, which feels like the worst fucking character to give the mostly immovable rod to, but hell yeah.
Oh, thanks. Hey, my friends, we should probably get out of here.
Yes, please go. I must close up and explain to my wife why I will be up until 2 a.m. cleaning again.
Is their wife Cabaldo?
No.
Oh, okay. Mm.
No, he refuses to share his wife's name, for very good reasons, I'm sure, not because I'm being too lazy to think it up. As you're exiting the store, you do hear a cat come crawling out of the wreckage, and it seems to be totally fine.
That's his wife.
Yeah, so you head out of Kit's Redux / guns and shoot. You didn't even get to use the gun range, so there we go. What are we doing next?
I think what we were planning was, if everyone's okay with this, resting till morning, collecting our horses, and going to the mine, and then coming back to meet up with everyone for lunch.
Okay. So you all work together a lot, right? So tell me about your shared building that your actual sleeping bunks are set up in. What is home base like for the crew of captains?
Oh, man. I think it's like bunk bed cots, and I probably share a cot with Nine Toe.
There's bunk beds, but you're sharing a cot?
Yeah, exactly. It's in case we get another lawman.
To be fair, it's because William, the adult
That's three-
individual,
Exactly.
he takes up one triple stack bunk bed all by himself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I share a bunk bed with Nine Toe.
Okay.
Yeah, and I keep most of my old prospecting gear underneath the bed, which nobody cares about apparently.
Yeah, so there's just a bunch of old prospecting gear under one bed as the two of you snooze, and then we've got one triple stacked bunk that's being taken up entirely by William the adult. And then what's the sleeping sitch for Nine Toes?
He's sharing.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Nine Toes. I meant to say Flatfoot. Sorry. Nine Toes, Flatfoot. Who knew? Okay.
Yeah, we're both podiatry-based characters.
That we are.
Flatfoot he's got a bunk bed as well. He sleeps on the bottom bunk, and the top bunk his bunk bed is like breaking and creaking, and it looks like it's about to fall on him, but it never actually does.
Yeah, there's a lot of prospecting gear also on top of your bunk too that's just been stacked
It's
there
extremely
extra.
precarious.
Anything you guys want to do before you grab a long rest and wake up in the morning?
William is going to go to the group. Oh, I almost forgot. We got everybody a sketty. And 2 apple juices, but I drank them both. Sorry.
Yeah,
So-
we forgot to give out the spaghetti to everyone.
So hot still.
Yeah, you guys hand out the other 2 buckets of spaghetti, and they're all definitely still very hot.
They're actually hotter than when they got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, William. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take a bite.
You just go watch me eat? Oh, okay. I guess we'll just eat in our cot together. Is that okay, Nine-Toe?
Wait, are we in a bunk bed? Are you top bunk or?
No, we share the cot. together.
Why are we sharing a cot? I thought it was a bunk bed. Is there just an empty bed?
There's just prospecting equipment on there.
What?
It's prospecting equipment and 4-toed socks.
Just on the top. I guess we sit on the edge of the bed and eat sketty.
Yeah.
So as you all down your sketty from Pasta La Vista, you also gain 2 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Sorry, 4 temporary hit points. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's good. I have so few to start with.
Yeah. Got a carbo load the night before you meet out Justice.
Gotta do it. And then I roll some more Tootsie Rolls. I've only got enough left to make 3. Done to my final 3.
Okay, you're down to your final 3 Tootsie Rolls.
William's going to ask if he can have one. Can I have one of those? For smoking.
I don't see why not.
Perfect.
We're both members of the law. We know selling or giving Tootsie Rolls to minors would be against the law.
Absolutely.
We both know and understand that.
Yep.
You're of age.
And I'm not a liar like Prospector Jenkins.
Yep, I'm a liar. I can't give Tootsie Rolls to children.
There's just a bunch of signs around town that say, don't take Tootsie Rolls from this man.
That went up today. Veronica was busy.
Good enough for me. And then I roll up a 4th, but I put like sugar in there, like the candy ones. I give it to him.
All right. And William doesn't know any better. He thinks it's just a regular cigarette, and he puts it in the pocket of his trench coat. He has no
okay.
intentions of smoking this.
It's just to
just
have.
appearances.
Okay, I was trying to invent mechanics for a child trying to smoke a candy cigarette, but okay. All right, cool. So yeah, we get kitted out with candy and real Tootsie Rolls, and everybody enjoys your bucket o' sketty, and you finally lay back for a night of rest before you wake up early in the morning, and you have terrible nightmares.
Oh.
Visions of tumble whites flooding the town flash into your heads, intercut with these nonsensical scenes of Legaroth from the actual Legarothian gang, for some reason, just like on a tire swinging back and forth. It's very weird shit, but you all do share the same dream, whether you realize it or not.
Oh.
And then you wake up in the morning.
And between the dreams and my new body's sleep apnea, it's just a start and stop snore fest. A lot of gasps in the night.
A lot of
What
gas,
does that sound
too. With Jenkins sharing a cot, how does Jenkins sleep?
Jenkins, now 6 foot, who's apparently just super tall, from my perspective, as a dwarf, is unused to his now longer, lanky body, and his body kind of jets out way farther. So now they don't really have a lot of room. Yeah, it just like sticks off the edge, his legs pops off, so he doesn't get a really restful sleep either.
Make a survival check.
You die.
He's not going to
I
survive
die in
the
my
night.
sleep, yeah. 13.
A 13? Okay, cool. Nope, you're good. You pass, and you do manage to get enough sleep to not take a level of exhaustion.
Oh, thank God. That would be rough.
You all awake in the morning to the gentle sounds of sleep apnea and the sun rising over the horizon as your room faces east. A rooster crows in the background, and you head out into the morning air. It's still a little cool, but you can already feel the heat of the day starting to come on, And you head on over to a corral that is near the armory to grab your mounts. What does everybody ride here? What's everybody's idea of... Oh, Shea's giving me a look. We're coming to him last. All right, cool. Let's start with Daniel. What is your mount?
Yeah, Prospector Jenkins was previously a dwarf, so his is a smaller horse, almost like a pony or a donkey, but like a jacked out war donkey.
Yeah, you're a
Like
very
6 foot.
stout donkey. Okay.
Yeah, but now he's 6 foot riding that stout donkey, so it just looks comical.
Mine is an all-black horse, very muscular, very fast. On the front right hoof, there's 10% like chipped away off that hoof. And that's 9 toes ride.
So, lobsters.
Sure do, buddy.
Yeah.
Sure do know lobsters, yeah.
That's an interesting way to start a sentence.
They mate for life.
They do mate for life.
Yes, lobsters like geese famously.
It's just 2 horses that won't stop bucking.
Oh, God. Ugh.
That sentence gets worse the more you think about it.
How do you ride that thing? I guess you just...
It's okay, Neil. Talk about getting fucked to death. Right?
Anyway,
Juvenile's pony is playing in the background. the entire time. That's a juvenile. Fuck. Cut that too.
Nope.
so lobsters get their claws
You-
like rubber banded. So I want to ride like a giant scorpion, but its claws are rubber banded shut. And like it has a cap over its stinger, so it can't do anything. It's just a scorpion.
Yeah, it's a nerfed scorpion, and its tail is being softened by an English riding cap.
Yeah.
That's
There you go.
It's notorious for the rubber band snapping off randomly throughout town and just like
Nope,
clipping at
absolutely not a thing. All right, and then Shea. What is William riding?
William the adult's horse is probably the tallest horse you've ever seen, and it's got this floor-length poncho. It almost looks as though it's the size of 3 horses standing on each other.
people. Why is this thing so tall?
Yeah, so William gets on his ladder to get onto his ride. Absolutely, goddamn it. Not at all where I was thinking that was going in my head. I was like, he's going to have a bicycle or some shit. Nope. It is 3 horses in a trench coat.
Do they neigh whisper to each other?
Yeah, absolutely.
No wonder that horse has been around for 70 plus years.
There
Oh.
are pictures on the wall of that horse. Just
Horse of the year, 70 years running. Okay, so we get on our very stout donkey, our kind of our 90% toed black stallion, the nerfed scorpion, and horse is in a trench coat. And you all head to the southwest of town into the desert. You make the winding way out of town. You pass through Just Is Square, past the jail. You take the path out through the Headford Hills. It doesn't take you too long to get there. Like, it's maybe a 20-minute ride to get out that far. And you come upon, before too long, very demolished entry to what was once called the Wishing Well Mine, which now seems to be largely inactive. It's set into a series of very sandy hills. There was like a rock outcropping that they dug into a while back. And there was, at one point in time, a very large office built into the rocks and all the management stuff. And all of that has collapsed because of a recent dynamite explosion. And as you all walk up, your passive perception would let you notice several bodies in the rock. One of them looks a lot like Jenkins, smashed in between the stone, still got all of his old kit on him, but crushed. Half of his body is blown away. The other thing you notice is that those of you who might have been here before, especially Jenkins, the ground and the layout behind the mines is different than it used to be. A lot of the hills have fallen in on themselves. There appears to be some kind of a vapor emitting from a hill behind the mine. As you look out on the ground around you, you don't necessarily see any explosives out in the open. There's no TNT laying out here. You do notice like what looks to be a giant blanket laying over something near the entrance next to an old crate. And that's all you notice for now as you walk up.
I light a Tootsie Roll. And is there a dead sheriff near the prospector's body?
Make a perception check.
9. Wait, 12.
You see an arm that's poking out of the rock that's got this sort of dark brown uniform of a sheriff's captain. So you see that the body is buried down in the rubble under some giant rocks. But you can identify the body of, what did you say his name was? Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah, you see the arm of Jacob poking out of the rubble near Jenkins' old body. They're very weathered. They're dehydrated as hell. They're not super decomposed.
Is the arm detached?
You could try to pull it.
I'd try to pull it.
Okay, make a strength check.
8.
Okay, with an 8, you do manage to pull the arm off. It comes off a little too easy, like a chicken that cooked for too long. And it slops apart, but it does animate and try to choke you. And so I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my God!
15.
Okay, 15 beats what it rolled. So it does, you manage to like stay away from it while the hand slowly dies down. And you now have the dead limbless arm, or the dead limb of the sheriff.
I tossed it at Willie.
Captain.
Up to me?
Yeah, I tossed it at you. There's an arm for the armory. You're looking for one.
What check would I make to try and catch it? Up of my
Dexterity.
tall horse.
Yeah, dexterity.
Oh, you got tossed 30 feet up.
It's a 9.
You miss the hand. For
Oh,
sure.
no.
Yeah, it hits you in the shoulder and like slops against your body.
Ow!
You missed it. I could try again.
Okay.
All right, you eventually throw him the arm and he catches it.
As a prospector, am I aware that there's been a lot of undead activity in this area? Or
Yeah, you would have some familiarity of this seems to be where a lot of the weird undead, like tumblewhites and things, seems to generally blow into town from this direction. And you've heard rumors of the earthquake that happened last week. And so you, with your prospector experience, would put 1 and 2 together. There are a lot of old rumors in town that a lot of the reason that magic doesn't work in Reproach is because something, quote unquote, happened out in the hills, quote unquote.
Okay. So I'm going to really quickly check the box under the tapestry to see what's in it and also convey that information.
There
to
is
the
a
fellow.
box next to a sort of tarp blanket
Yes,
laying
that
over
thing.
something. So you're checking the box?
Yeah, see what's in it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you go check into the box and make an investigation check.
That's a 9.
Also, I'm sorry, I meant to hand you your horse stats or like things to know about your AC while you guys are on horses. So I'm just going to give you this, pass them down. Anywho, okay, so yeah, you go to check the box. You look inside. There is a broken bottle of something labeled Zioni Natura Cap,
Oh.
which used to be a drink, which is a drink that the miners would drink to be able to see in the dark / get a little tipsy at work.
Yeah.
And like that bottle is damaged. It seems to have spoiled what's in there. I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 6.
6. Okay. All right. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does hit.
Okay, cool. As you go sifting through the box, the blanket shifts next to you and a tumblewhite comes rolling out of it.
So as I'm walking to this box and I'm like checking it, I'm like, so guys, you guys haven't been to these mines, but as a previous prospect, you have to be very careful. There's plenty of undead white shit.
And then this like mass of tumbleweed plant matter and zombified necrotic flesh that have combined into this grotesque, aggressive ball of limbs and branches comes rolling out from under the blanket. Somebody had clearly put that there and tried to get away from it to soothe it like an ostrich or something. And it comes out to attack you, and it's going to make a slash at you. And so you take 2 damage. Okay.
My temporary hit points.
Yeah, so it swipes at you and hits you in the stomach, and you take 2 points of damage. And let's go ahead and roll for initiative. Anybody that's going to tangle with the tumblewhite.
Quick question. All of the items we've received, are they like automatically equipped or no?
I'm going to assume that you guys used your downtime to equip the items and to fix them or attune to anything that needed attuning.
Okay.
So we're
So
all
you
in
can add
barrel.
those modifiers to anything you want to do.
I'm not in a barrel. I
We're
haven't
all-
put it on yet.
Oh, you guys have to specifically tell me if you put the barrels on. Good call. Yeah, if you're wearing your barrels as backpacks versus having them on, let me know.
Yeah, and I got off my horse to go check that stuff, so.
Yeah, I assumed.
I'm wearing the barrel as a backpack, but over only one shoulder.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're messenger
One
bagging
child.
the barrel. A messenger barrel.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right, so Prospector Jenkins got 15 initiative.
Okay.
13 for William the adult.
8 for Flatfoot.
12.
Up first in the initiative is Prospector Jenkins. You've just been slashed by this tumblewhite coming up from underneath a tarp.
Because he's so close and I don't want to back away and get disadvantage on my attack, I just whip out my spade and I swing at him.
Okay. You're hitting him with a shovel?
Yeah, my
Oh, no, you mean the sword.
yeah, my short sword, but it's a spade, yeah, is how I reflavored it, if that's okay with y'all. Fuck, 10.
Okay, a 10 misses. So you swing at the tumblewhite, but it shifts around, like its body congeals around where the spade would have hit it, and or concaves in rather around where the spade would have hit it, and you do miss. And then up next is William.
Oh, wow. William is going to... Can I use like a bonus action to take out the Tootsie Roll from my pocket and pretend like I'm smoking it?
I'll let you take it as a free action, but I'm going to need you to make a deception check if you're going to pretend you're smoking it.
Okay. So 17?
Okay, I think that passes everybody's passive perception. So looks like William's having a quick smoke.
And I'm going to shout out, see? Like adults do. And then I'm going to take a shot with my Volchester.
Are we using the fire damage?
My pants are very flammable. Hold on.
And I'm going to go, liar, liar, pants on fire. And I'm going to take a shot because you're a liar. Yeah, I'll do the fire damage. Okay, so the Volchester is +1 to hit, and then the scope is also +1 to hit, right?
Oh, fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's...
So we just
okay.
those.
Just hard
Okay.
equipped.
And then the normal +5 to the hit for the rifle. Okay.
Yep.
So with the hunting rifle, that is a 24.
Okay,
Jeez.
describe to us how you blow away this tumblewhite.
Okay, William is going to take a very fake puff of this Tootsie Roll. Smoking is not cool, kids. Don't do it. But because he feels like he tricked everybody, he's going to have this unearned confidence, and then he's just going to take a shot with the rifle. He's also going to think it's very funny that he, like the liar, liar, pants on fire thing, because he's shooting a flammable rifle near a liar. And with that, I think he's just going to hit this tumblewhite dead on.
The bullet punches through the middle of the tumblewhite. A flame erupts from inside of it, and it just screeches as it burns to death from the inside out. Just, and it just disintegrates into ash on the ground.
How much damage did that do? I forgot. I didn't hear. Sorry.
It was a 20. What did I say?
24 to hit. So it well exceeded the DC on it
Right.
to just instant kill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even do damage
All right, whole instant
or
kill.
roll damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot about the instant kill mechanic.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
All right, cool. Yep. So it is now quiet outside of the mines.
So that's what I was talking about. There are dead things around here in these mines that can come out of anywhere. So keep your iron close. There's no entrance this way, so I think we're going to have to go around back to that where the gas is coming from, and I think that might be another way in.
We make our way over the hill. It's very sandy, very difficult terrain. It's a good thing you ended the fight before you got up here. You crest this hill, and you do find that there is a weird sinkhole that is opened up over the top of where the mine is below this, where the entry used to be. It's a very big hike up. You probably go up 60 or 70 feet on a sand hill. You find this sinkhole off to one side of it. There does appear to be some kind of off to the right side of it as you look down at it. There is some kind of gas emitting out of it. On the left side, it seems to be a little bit clearer. In both ways, you see a series of rock platforms that have formulated off of the recent earthquake that you could feasibly use to step your way down in. Yeah. And so you can make your ways into the mine unless there's anything you want to do before you walk down in. Okay, cool. So we make our way down into the mine shaft, and you're not that far back from where the actual mine entrance would have been, but as you step in, you realize that the normal administrative office area that the mine had at the beginning part of it is entirely destroyed. There's nothing you'll be able to get there. It's just a giant rock wall behind you. But you do step your way into the beginnings of a mine shaft that was primarily used for moving valuable gems and coal and things from what is essentially an underground strip mining operation. And so you're you walk down the stones, and you do see a pair of unlit sconces to your right and your left. Does anybody have dark vision?
I don't think so.
I don't think anybody does. So it is just very dark in front of you, leading out. Your vision stops 5 feet in front of you, and it appears to go back into inky blackness. You can just barely see some way in. The glint of sunlight reflecting off of some small object on the ground, as well as what appears to be the outline of a cart. And to the right of that, you do see the wispy shadows of what looks like spider webs.
Watch out for those wispy shadows. They could just be spider webs, but they could also be tumble wisps. So either way, be careful. Either way, I take out my torch that I have with me from my prospecting days, light it, and I light the 2 sconces to give us some more light.
You don't think that there's spiders in here, do you?
Yes, there's tons of spiders in here. I sleep with spiders. They are often in my hair.
I'm not a big fan of spiders.
Not in a sexual way, William.
I'm
No.
not a spider.
No, yeah, it was more the fact that you sleep with Nine Toes. So does that mean you guys both sleep with spiders?
That's a temporary situation because of the storage on the bunk bed. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, we don't have
Okay.
anywhere to store our things, so we have to sleep together.
And I need 3 bunk beds.
Yes, because you're the longest living captain here, and we understand your tenure.
Yep.
And somehow you occupy all 3 of them.
Yeah, even though you only really need one, I don't think you
Yeah,
have that much stuff either.
Did find that a little amusing, I must admit.
It looks like there's a shape on each of the bunk beds. Now that
I think he just packs all his stuff up real quickly in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the reason.
And as you all narrowly avoid discovering the truth about William, one thing about the way these mines work that Jenkins would know is once he lit those first 2 sconces, they triggered a series of reactions, and you hear what sounds like dozens of other sconces going off and lighting themselves in the back end of the mine. Just
And 2 small explosions.
and then 2 small explosions, and then a third larger explosion, and the sound of a lot of rock falling. I'm sure it's fine. That's probably no big deal. But you can see down into the pathway. You can clearly see there's definitely a bunch of spider webs off to the right side. There appears to be some kind of an alcove behind them. There's a minecart in your way. There's a rock fall next to that. And you can see a much larger, broader, open cavern behind that with a series of, like, crystalline glows. There is something embedded in the rock. Jenkins would know it's just some of the like crystal ore that's mined from this area, primarily as like medicine for the Stonesovians who live in Reproach.
Jenkins would know. I do grab a little bit just in case a Stonesovian needs it for later.
Yeah, so we'll say that you have 3 or 4 like rock, like magical crystal rock things. Yep.
Sweet.
Is that so Nine Toes can court Shardok's wife? I heard about that in the town.
I'm not courting anybody's wife, all right?
Yeah, he's not courting anybody's wife, especially with that sleep apnea. No one's going to want to sleep with him.
That feels like a personal shot.
So you do want to get with Miss Opal?
No, I don't. I just think she makes a fine frosting.
Yikes.
And I mean it exactly how it sounds. She makes a great frosting.
You should taste it later. You put your whole hand in there. It's amazing.
We cut back to the bar, and Shardok is cleaning a glass, and for some reason he just squeezes it with his hands and destroys it. Cut back.
Yeah, come back. Anyways, no, this is in case anyone gets sick in the future. We have something in town,
Well, it's very nice of you.
Yeah, you're very thoughtful for a liar.
Yeah, it's, the reincarnation and the loss of some of my eyesight has increased my need to help others for some reason.
Hey, I think I might need to maybe stay here or leave. I'm just the spiders. I'm feeling a little freaked out right now.
The spiders everywhere. They're in town. You can't get away from them.
Maybe I just ignore them, but
Then just ignore them here. I believe in you.
Take a look. Do you even see spiders? I see webs.
I see webs. But I know that there's probably spiders in the webs.
But do you see any spiders?
Make a perception check.
Oh no!
Man, I try to stare into his eyes and ruin his corneas.
This is either gonna go really good or really bad because that's a natural 1
Oh.
for a 2 total.
Okay. You don't see any spiders, and I think you're so caught up in looking for spiders, you don't really notice anything else around you either.
No, I just see webs, no spiders.
See?
No,
And you know what?
All's good.
Yeah. And
I guess you're right.
you know what kills spiders? Guns.
And tumblewhites.
Oh,
It's
well,
well,
I do have a
That is all
gun.
true. That is true.
and there are tumblewhites.
And you know what kills tumblewhites? Me.
I'm so glad you're here, William. I feel so much better.
That's right. I'll kill the thing that kills the spiders, so there will still be spiders.
Wait, that's not what I want.
What are we doing in the entrance here? So you have what appears to be an alcove to your right covered in spider webs. You've got a mine cart and a rock fall blocking your way. And there does seem to be a shiny object on the ground next to the mine cart.
I do check out the shiny object on the ground next to the minecart.
Honestly, perfect guy to do it. You don't even have to roll for this. You see a small metallic box that if you pick it up and open it, it has two
Tumblewhite.
small orbs, two small tumblewhites. No, it's got two small metallic orbs. One is copper and one is a deep onyx black. And these can be used if you tap them together. They will emit a chime that will temporarily summon They look like very tiny wolves, and the miners would call them the squee babes.
Oh.
And they're just little dog-like creatures that can basically lead you through the mine and avoid any kind of pockets of bad air that might be poisonous. So like the opposite of a canary.
Okay. Perfect. All right, I tap them to summon Squee Babe 1, Squee Babe 2.
Yep. So they both pop out and they start yapping at you. They seem to recognize who you are, even though you're not in your original body. They know that you are the Jenkins. You've probably honestly used these before.
Yeah,
and they run through the minecart. They just disappear through it spectrally. They don't have any sort of physical tangibility in the world, so they just run straight ahead.
All right.
And you can hear them barking and waiting for you on the other side of it.
All right, we should follow the Squee Babes because they kind of avoid gas pockets that could be dangerous.
Do they avoid spiders?
They do avoid spiders.
Oh, then yeah, let's follow them.
Okay, so you guys are going to have to either clear out the rocks or try to climb over this like mine cart that is in your way, which probably won't be super difficult. So-
Wait, I remember my gun can do something about these rocks. I think if you all want to stand back, I can make a little tidal wave here. Blow these rocks out of the way.
Oh,
Wait a second.
wait, I have that same
Let
gun.
him do it.
That's not how that one. I believe that's supposed to work.
I want to see it.
We're gonna drown in here.
Now, I've always been against fracking.
All right, so you're gonna use your pea shooter there.
That's my plan.
All right, let's see how it goes at the semi-spara. Go ahead and roll for attack.
So this thing actually shoots real tidal waves out.
It is going to shoot a fuck ton of water out. Yes.
You have a scope too, right? That's
I do have a scope on it.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I said that's 1d4 shots on that. I'll roll it for you real quick. Okay, you have 3 shots that you can use per day. That's so busted. Oh, God. All right. Anyways, yeah, you have 3 shots that you can use with that.
So
Daniel,
It's a 2.
okay, you got 2 shots on yours.
For my D20, it's 13 to hit.
13? Okay. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God.
Including me.
Yup.
Especially you.
9 for a Prospector Jenkins.
Okay.
20, not natural.
Oh.
19 for Flatfoot.
Okay.
6 for William the adult.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense. He's on a 10-foot tall horse or whatever.
He rode the horse into the mine?
Oh,
Are you not all still on your horses?
I'm not.
I parked mine.
I hitched my scorpion outside.
Jenkins and William the adult, as Flatfoot, in true Flatfoot fashion, he fires off the semi-spara and it emits this tidal wave of water in a 60-foot cone. It rushes up to the rocks. Turns out rocks are really heavy compared to water, and it just comes rushing back to all of you. Flatfoot and Nine Toes jump out of the way. They grab onto some rocks onto the wall and manage to hold themselves on. The two of you do get pushed back 10 feet, which doesn't really matter too much, but you do take 2 points of damage each. So not as bad as it could have been. And the water quickly recedes and then magically seems to fade. Or we'll say it evaporates in the desert air. But you can get through now, and you see the glowing figures of the Squee Babes as they're standing on the other side.
Sorry, who took damage?
William the adult and Jenkins the prospector.
And just 2?
Yeah, just 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Wow, that worked great.
Great.
I like this gun.
How you doing, William?
I'd like to say that water washed my horses away, and now I'm...
William's horses unstack, and they panic, and they run outside to regroup.
I'm okay. Horsey, the grown horse, is doing all right. He went to go regroup.
Okay, the other thing that happened is as that tidal wave of water hit, it did push away the cobwebs that were off to the right, and it did kill some figure there in the dark. You do hear like a... And something appears to have died in the side hall.
Did you hear something die just now?
I did.
That was convenient, as long as it was something not savory.
Nicely done.
Hey,
Wait, it could have just been another prospector, though.
I guess it could have. And in that case, whoops.
Did you know any other prospectors out here?
Yeah, there was that one lady, his husband that was out here, and then at least 6 other people. Most of them were buried in the rubble with me.
They're already dead.
I hope so. Otherwise, it's been 3 weeks, and they're 100% dead now.
Can we see whatever died? Do we
Yeah,
know
you can go
what
in
it
and
is?
check it out if you want. Yeah.
William the adult's gonna go check it out.
You step into this alcove with the damp wisps of gigantic spider cobwebs now clinging to the rock on the sides of the entry, and you see there is what looks at first like a stalagmite sticking to the ground, but it's fleshy and organic looking, and it is what is mechanically in D&D known as a roper, which is just a creature that looks like it's part of a cave system. It is dead, and you see a dwarf zombie who is also dead in the mouth of a dead roper in this little cave area.
If one of your prospector friends was a zombie and a dwarf, then this could have been him. He got eaten by this roper, which is either a stalagmite or a stalactite. I don't remember that geology class.
Me either, William.
Goes up or down.
I was a dwarf in my original life. It could have been my body.
Is it you?
Nope, it's not me. I was at the front. with
What?
Jacob.
You were at the front?
Yeah, my body was at the front of the mine entrance with Jacob's dead body. Don't worry, it's not mine. It don't matter. It's just set it on fire and we'll call it a day.
It's mine over matter.
Yeah, exactly. Set it on fire, give it a prospector funeral, and it'll be good to go.
Set this zombie dwarf on fire?
Correct.
Okay, William's gonna set it on
You
fire.
dip a torch to the zombie dwarf, and it goes up, and the roper goes up with it, and it smells a little too good.
Is a roper like a Half-Life barnacle? Like it's got something like a tongue that like grabs things?
No.
Oh, no. This is the sort of inverse of that. It's got like tentacles and things that come off of it. And when it comes to life, it just whips out these tentacles and mouth to pull you into it.
Oh, that's horrifying.
So,
We did put that originally in there, huh? Didn't we?
sure did, buddy. We sure did. One shot at a time. All right. So you guys make your way, unless there's anything else you want to do, I'm going to say we make our way deeper into the mine here.
Yeah, let's go.
As you go in, you notice a brazier to your left with a little crystalline structure to it. Off to the right, the area, so the wall on your left continues up about 20 feet.
A what? A brazier?
I meant to say a brazier. Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
A brazier. Yeah, sorry. You see a lit brazier on your left, and the wall extends a good 40 feet beyond it. To the right and up, the ceiling goes up into darkness. You can't see the roof in this place, but you do see a couple of other braziers next to a desk in the center of the room that they're covered in papers and scrawling, and there's like spatters of blood on the ground scattered around them. The squee babes are specifically barking and pointing off to the right in a way that Jenkins would know means there's bad shit. Do not go off to the right. So you got a sort of desk thing in front of you.
Did you all see the stalagmites or stalactites? I don't know. Are wearing braziers? It was
Yeah, that's how
weird.
that's how we set up as a. It's a spiritual thing that prospectors
Oh.
do to ward off evil.
They like bring their wives' braziers in and put
Yeah.
them on the rocks.
Yeah, it reminds us of home
Whoa!
and our loved
man.
ones.
That's
I hate
interesting.
this. I hate this so much.
I go ahead and investigate the desk, not where the squee babes are freaking out.
You walk up to the desk. What's everybody else doing?
I'll also walk up to the desk and just help look around for any clues or interesting things.
Yeah, William's just kind of trust Prospector Jenkins since this is his area of expertise.
Okay.
Same.
Okay, cool. So we all go up to the desk, and the squee babes seem to take comfort in standing next to the braziers. There's a few braziers on the ground that haven't been stuck to stalagmites yet. On the desk, let's make an investigation check. Group investigation check.
Fuck, one. God.
Okay. See, group
Fuck one
investigation
god?
check.
Which one?
The one and only.
11.
15.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Oh, let me get some different stuff. Okay.
Follow that, Kyle.
You already went.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 11. You already won, man.
All right. There are a couple of small cakes known as crumb lucks that are hanging out on the table. There is also an intact Visione Natura cap bottle for anybody that wants to be able to see in the dark. And just for fun, you also find a bottle of sippin' gin.
Yay, sipping
So-
gin from Dante's.
Yeah. There's
You're like, William the adult, you love sipping gin, don't you?
we'll let William the adult dole those out as the guy with the highest check there. The other thing that you notice as William is parceling out the goods that he fishes off of the desk here is there's a piece of paper that seems to have been written in a very unsteady scrawl by one of the miners, and it explains that when the earthquake happened, a lot of them got trapped inside. They've been feeling sick from this gas that seems to be emanating from the east side of the mine, but they've also been hit with an influx of tumblewhites coming from the west side of the mine, and they feel trapped, and they just hope that help will come soon. They have faith in the other people of the town to come rescue them. And it ends with a blood smudge on the page. And there is a line in there about, we delved too deep. We angered something in the mines.
This is cryptic, I'd say.
A good word.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, our squeebabe wolves over there really don't want us going down that other pathway. That must be where the evil thing is hiding. I think it's probably a spider, and I don't think we should go that way.
Do we have any other options? Because we still haven't found dynamite yet.
You have not found... Oh, shit. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. There was supposed to be more to that. Sorry. You find a P.S. in the letter.
I unfold the bottom after the bloodstain.
We've found the source of the problem. We have put the last of our dynamite and TNT supplies into trying to collapse the very end of the western tunnel, but our last round of guards didn't come back. I'm going to go check on them and see if I can be the hero this story needs, is like the last sentence of the letter. And they don't appear to have been the hero that the story needs.
Ah, shit.
All right, I fold up his letter and put it in my pocket. I'm going to go hand it to that one lady in the bar again.
And there's a path to the left of the desk, too?
There is a path to the left of the desk, yes.
I still don't want to go down there. But I guess the dynamite's there.
The path to the right is where the squeebabes don't want you to go.
Oh. Never mind, squeebabes. Sorry.
Yeah, just follow the blood.
Oh, we're...
There's also like minecart tracks that you can follow too.
Oh, yeah, and the tracks.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's follow the most obvious path that will get to the dynamite.
Before we go, I have gifts for everyone.
Yay.
I found a bunch of stuff in that desk. For myself, I'm going to keep one cracker.
Yum.
I did reflavor them as cakes. I just didn't want to reprint the cards.
But it's actually a cake. For Flatfoot, one cracker cake. Nine Toes, you're in pain, so you get sippin' gin. I've heard drinking is good for pain.
I am in pain. Thank you.
Prospector Jenkins, for you, night vision juice for your bad eyes.
It just adds another layer of cornea on.
Yeah, it just summons a spectral cornea.
Yeah. I pop the bottle and drink it immediately.
You pop the bottle, you drink it, you're going to have night vision for, I think that says 1 hour, right?
Yeah. It's covered by the sign of the potion thing, but yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Great.
Yeah, and William ate his cracker as he was described.
I love it.
He's like telling it to everybody else in a mouthful of cracker cake. As you guys go, Jenkins, in the distance, there are 2 other dwarf zombies just milling out towards the back end of the current trajectory you're on, and there is a cut to the left. Like there seems to be another hallway, and where you're going straight ends in a dead end, and there are 2 zombies down there.
All right. Eyes like, Flatfoot, there's zombies ahead. Go left. And spiders. Go left.
All right, let's go left, away from the spiders. That way.
So we're going to hook left, and you're going to try not to engage. So I'm going to let you guys make a group stealth check for this.
18 for Flatfoot.
Nice. 14 for William.
17 for Prospector Jenkins.
What does this D mean? Disadvantage?
Yes, you're probably wearing some kind of like
Heavy armor or something.
Okay, my first was a natural 1.
Shit.
Second's 13. So natural 1.
You guys manage to pass the stealth check. You don't alert the 2 zombies. You make your way down a hallway, and you do notice that as you cut through this other tunnel, you hook a left there, it goes to the right. There's a bit of broken minecart at the end. There's another brazier here, and it's also lit like the others, and you catch the outline in the end of the tunnel of another zombie hanging there who has not noticed your group but is standing in your way.
This one's alive?
They're all active, yeah.
Even the one we saw earlier in the roper was like...
Yeah. Oh, no, the one in the roper was getting eaten, but yeah.
That's why we burn our bodies here.
What?
Make a perception check.
Oh, God.
9 for Flatfoot.
2.
Okay.
13 for William.
Okay.
17.
All right, cool. William and Nine Toes also notice a suspicious-looking stalagmite, stalactite, who knows, right next to this zombie as well.
And it's not eating that one.
Is not eating it, no.
I don't trust that stalagmite type thing.
Same. Looks a little squidgy.
It's the word I was going to use, too. It's an adult word.
It looks like a stalagmite/tite to me.
Should we just... I whip out the little water gun, the semi-spara. Should we just clear the way?
Do it.
All right, and I shoot the semi-spara down there.
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a surprise round here if you all want to roll for initiative and see who gets some attacks off here. So
That's a 18 for Prospector Jenkins.
Okay.
5 for William.
Jesus, William.
18.
5, 18.
Josh isn't mad. He's just disappointed.
6 for Flatfoot.
So Jenkins is first.
I draw the semi-spara and I
Yep.
fire. I do 8 water damage
Okay, you do 8 water damage, and
in a 20-foot cone, trying to hit all 3.
okay, great. There's only 2, but you do hit both of them in your cone. I should also mention this is a homebrew roper, so rules lawyers, come at me in the comments. Let's see what's up. With that, you unleash this tidal wave, and the roper is pretty affixed in place. Like, it's not going to move, but they both take a pretty good clip of damage. The zombie is bloodied. It's looking pretty bad already. The roper this one seems to be a little more virile, so it's doing fine. And then up next is Nine Toes.
I'm going to shoot the roper. Also, so the Volchester is every 6 rounds I get the bonus damage. If we go out of combat, does that reset or
No, so basically, like, you'll go through all the rounds you have in your clip, and then when you reload, you'll be able to charge one of them up to be fire again.
Okay, yeah, I'll just save that. 13 to hit.
Okay, a 13 does hit.
Perfect. That's 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. The roper's looking really bad. And up next, we have Flatfoot.
I'm going to put my semi-spara away, and I'm going to just use my pistol
Okay.
this time.
That will use your bonus action as well.
Cool. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, dirty 20 hits. Definitely going to hit the DV for this. Hold on, I have to double check. I'm going to say you guys are like 10 feet away from it, which is definitely well within. So you said, again, what was the number?
Ooh, dirty 20.
Take out this roper. Call your shot.
You look too much like a spider. And just like closing my eyes because I don't want to look at it and just fire and hits it right between the eyes.
Nice. The roper sags in place, dead. And up next in the initiative is William the adult.
Oh boy. Without his horse, William's feeling a little exposed. So he's going to put this barrel over his trench coat. And then he's going to shoot at the zombie with the Volchester. Now he's already used his fire damage for the 6 rounds, so it will not. Never mind. Okay, but we still have a +1 to hit from the Volchester, +1 to hit from the scope, so it's a 10.
With a 10, you fire off a round, and it hits and lodges the lead into a rock just to the right of where the zombie is at, and it just turns at that, and it's noticed you, but it hasn't been able to react yet because that was just a fucking surprise round. You've taken out the roper. We're back up to the top of the initiative with Jenkins.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna get Jenkins when he comes back, and we're gonna let Nine Toes go ahead and take another swing at the zombie here.
9 toes. So he pops in his second Tootsie Roll, lights it, takes a deep inhale, all in one go, and he fires with the hunting rifle, with the Volchester at the zombie.
Okay, go for it. Oh, Daniel says he shoots with his blunderbuss. That's great radio, Daniel. We're not doing it. All right, go ahead.
He can totally take my turn. That'd be great. I got a 10 to hit.
A 10 to hit. Okay, you fuck up, you miss. All right, he shoots with the blunderbuss. Guys, you're not that far away from
You
these.
want me to just roll for Daniel?
Yeah, roll for Daniel.
I don't know what the blunderbuss.
It's just gonna be a +5 to hit.
So 13. I don't know if he has any modifiers over there.
I'm
+5.
Daniel. I shoot with my blunderbuss.
No, he doesn't have any scope or anything, I don't think.
All right, 13 then.
Okay, a 13 with the blunderbuss hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
5.
5. Okay, cool. Go ahead and, Shea, describe for us how Jenkins takes out this zombie with the blunderbuss.
So Jenkins takes out his blunderbuss, aims at the zombie, and then starts giving a long speech about the mines and prospectors in the mines and how things are going and so on and so forth, and just shoots and kills the zombie.
Hell yeah. And you are now out of initiative order here, and you find yourselves in a very large cavern. There are spider webs everywhere. There is a large natural bridge that seems to be going across a massive cavern. Damn it. A massive hole in the ground, which goes down so dark you can't see. Even Jenkins, looking down with his thicker corneas, can't see after a certain point down into the dark pit. On the other side of this pit, though, you see what look like glowing runes that have been set into the ground and into the wall, and amidst the glow of the runes, and this is all about 40 feet away from you, you see what looks like an old sarcophagus that seems to have been recently unearthed in the ground here. And you can see there are like scores of undead that have long since, like, they came to and were killed by something, whether it was a rock or starvation or whatever. There are a bunch of like undead bodies on the ground, and there's this partially open sarcophagus that's been recently unearthed, and there are just these ancient like arcane lights that seem to be emitting a red glow across the entire room.
Does anybody else feel like we're way in deeper than we should be?
The other thing that you see as you say that is there are stacks of dynamite laced around the bottom of the sarcophagus.
We're just captains. This feels like hero stuff. I don't think I'm hero status.
There's dynamite, and that's what we came for, so we could just take it and leave.
I agree with you. I'm not liking this environment. Let's take what we need and get out of here.
Perfect.
Sounds good. And Jenkins is just lighting a torch as you're grabbing some dynamite, getting ready to practice his throwing arm in there.
It is eerie quiet as you step across this bridge, and the only thing you hear is the sound of your own breath leaving your lungs as you approach the dull red glowing light of this arcane lantern. You do see this like partially open crypt. There's a bunch of TNT around it. There is a dwarf laying in amongst the undead bodies who is not undead, but he has recently written in his own blood against the sarcophagus, "Forgive us. We weren't strong enough," and has perspired there. And the lid of it is open. You can see into it if you want to. And then you can also just grab a few sticks of dynamite if you would like as well. There's a lot here. They seem to have been setting this up to blow the place to high hell.
Guess reach down and... I don't know about you guys. I do not want to look in this sarcophagus.
Then don't. Just grab some dynamite and let's go. That's what we said.
I'm just going to grab, let's see, four pieces of dynamite.
Okay.
Anybody else
How
want to
many
grab
pieces
something?
are there?
There's a fairly good amount of dynamite here.
How much do we need
It's
for the
like,
cake?
You only need 4 pieces for the cake, but there's enough here to above game level of fucking city block.
Okay.
Hear me out. This sounds, I don't know, they got a rig to blow. What if we just take the 4 sticks we need, set off the fuse, blow the rest?
Yeah,
Something ain't right.
I definitely feel something's not right. I definitely don't want to be here. I definitely want to be back home. I agree. Take what we need, blow it up, go away.
Think of all the spiders probably out here, too. We'll blow up with it.
You do hear a chittering noise in the deep dark in the back.
Flatfoot jumps in the air and hopes that someone catches him.
Apparently nobody catches Flatfoot. Okay.
Flatfoot falls on the ground.
With 4 sticks of dynamite.
Oh, jeez. This
Which
is where
is
we die.
which is very stable. Dynamite's fine to follow it.
Super stable.
I think William, hearing what Nine Toes is saying, is so excited at the prospect of a fire that he just starts lighting a stick of dynamite.
Okay.
How long's the fuse?
I don't know.
The fuse is, it
Blow it up.
depends.
So
Like
he's
you
gonna blow
can
it up.
like you can get a long piece of fuse like they appeared to have set this up so they could light it from the other side of the bridge. Like you could run a fuse to the other side of the bridge if you want to light it so you have time to get away. This was somebody's last ditch plan to try to destroy whatever is over here before they got out.
But it seems it already got out.
Not necessarily. You don't know that. You just know that there's a partially open sarcophagus.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab the stick of dynamite I can find and light it.
And I grabbed 2 just to keep on hand.
Okay.
You still have me 4.
I also grabbed 2.
All right, great. So you guys grab all the dynamite. We're not messing with any of the other stuff around here. You're just getting dynamite and getting out of Dodge.
For lighting one, yeah?
I'm lighting one.
Okay.
But great idea, Nine Toes.
And like it's still a lot to go off? Perfect.
It'll
Yeah.
level a town.
We're gonna cave the town in.
Yep.
This is a few miles outside of town. They'll be fine. You're going to grab the sticks of dynamite. You light a very long wick, or are you just lighting it right there, William?
The first one I grab, I'm lighting it right away.
Crap.
Impulsive, he hears Nine Toes say we should blow it up. He goes, yeah, we should. And he's just going to do it.
Damn it.
All right, cool. Everybody, I'm assuming, is going to take a dash action when they see that this is lit.
Yeah.
So he lights it. I'm going to need you all to make athletics checks to see how far away you can get.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I've doomed us all. Sorry.
I got 4. It's the 9 toes.
Yeah. I got 11 for Jenkins.
11 for William.
18 for Flatfoot.
Oh, okay. That was Flatfoot's bad luck. That's what we didn't account for.
William, the actual adult, lights his stick. You all see a little bit too late that he's lit this. Does he not even pick it up? He just lights.
Yeah, he just lights it.
Kneels down,
Does
lights it,
yeah.
looks at his cool firework for a second. You guys are all like, oh shit, no. You all try to run. Unfortunately, the only one of you that makes it across the land bridge before the dynamite goes off is Flatfoot. And the rest of you are caught up in a massive explosion. All of the dynamite goes off. The sarcophagus is vaporized. You are all vaporized. Your souls leave your bodies. Luckily, Flatfoot got across the bridge. He's got 4 sticks of dynamite.
God.
But the 3 of you are like, you don't even feel pain. You're just instantly vaporized.
Okay.
And your souls leave your body, and your amulets pull you back to the town to a deputy or somebody who will have a similar thing on to receive your soul. So we'll get into your rebirths here in a moment. Now that we've vaporized William, the actual adult, and Co. And then Flatfoot, you are alone in a cave full of spiders, and your friends have just blown themselves up. And all you see and hear is like a bunch of like light and fire. Just you do see as the explosion goes off, there is this like emission of purple light that comes away from the sarcophagus. You also see an object fly up into the air that's gun-shaped, and it glints in the light of the explosion before also falling down into the pit. But you do have your 4 sticks of dynamite, so mission accomplished.
Flatfoot is going to run.
And that's where we're gonna call it for this episode. Full transparency, things definitely went a little bit long, or a lot a bit long if you know how time works. So I'm gonna split that out into a bonus 4th part, and we're gonna jump right back in with everybody next time. So fears-wise, you did it, Josh. This has been another episode of Crash Course DM, brought to you by Anything You Can Do, edited by Josh Greenway and Daniel Locke. This episode starred Daniel Locke, Kyle Kane, Chris R., Shea Ingram, and myself, Josh Greenway. We release new episodes every other week on YouTube and your favorite podcasting platform. Word of mouth is our best friend right now, so please tell your friends, your family, and your enemies all about the show. Catch you here in a couple weeks.